Yeah, it was St. Angelo was a tough loss for us. They have a very good team, though. We're tied with them right now for first place in the Lone Star Conference overall. Both teams are at 7-1. So Coach Vinay Patel does a nice job with his players. They're really playing well. I thought we had a chance to win it. Didn't execute down the stretch. Made too many turnovers all game long. But our guys played hard, and so when that happens, you're pretty happy with it. And we bounced back, played really well against UTPB. They're not as good as St. Angelo, but we played well in both games. We just didn't get it done in the first one.
I know you said that second game. I mean, your team really came out
Swinging.
Yeah, came out swinging, and on top of that, a freshman Muhammad looked terrific. I mean, off the board and from beyond the arc. What did you like from him?
Yeah, Ahmed's been getting better all season long. He's had some ups and downs, but he's a player. He can really go. He can get up and down the court. He can really shoot it, and we need him to play well for us to play well. We need all. Right now we're at 12 guys. We have one out with injury, and we lost another player, so we're down to 12. And we need everybody to right now to kind of step up, whether it's in practice or in games. And Ak or Ahmed Muhammad has been doing that for us.
Are you still kind of experimenting with what you like out there? What two groups you like playing together? Because I noticed Zach's been relegated to off the bench. Is that a spark kind of thing? Or?
Yes and no. I think there's other guys that are stepping up defensively. I think there's guys that, it's nice having Zach coming in off the bench, gives us a little firepower coming in off the bench. But, Addison Wallace has been playing well. We're not the biggest team, and Addison, even at 6'5", he's got to kind of play a bigger guy. And Ryland Holt has been out with an injury. It was really nice to see him back. Jesse Aweezy's had a really nice weekend. I hope he keeps going in the right direction. If he does that, we could be a very, very dangerous team. But we're just not real big. And with Julius out there and Zach out there, together sometimes teams can pick on us a little bit with the size, and we just don't have those dynamic players like a Quay and a JoJo who we've had that can cover up some of the mistakes. And so, it's every year's a different team. I'd love to have Dalen Williams back. Dalen, if you're out there, I know you got a year of eligibility. Come on back. Even Kevon Booker, who's down at Kingsville. And then the guy that we're really missing is Hayden Blankley, who's playing professionally overseas. And those three guys were kind of three big kids that could play. They all had different kind of roles, but we just need our other guys to step up. And Ryland Holt is a very good player. He's very talented. He's had some injuries this year. Jesse's had a couple little injuries, but Jesse's starting to get it. And I think if he ever gets really gets after it, he could be a very good player for us. But it's not something that you can just do a few times. This league is very tough, and teams are going to come after us. But I tell you, Jesse really responded, I thought, this last weekend.
And you had 12 score in the game against the win against UTPB. So just how was it getting the ball in everyone's hands like that?
Well, sometimes when you have all 12 score, the other team isn't real great. I'm not saying UTB is a little bit down this year, and we played well. But I think we have 12 guys that could play. Our Nick Jett's probably one of the guys that are kind of down at the bottom. He doesn't get a lot of minutes, but he's a good player. He just needs more time, but it's sometimes hard to get on the court when you have those other guys that are ahead of you. But he's a good player. He just needs some more time. He needs to get a little bit bigger. Hopefully we get a great strength coach coming in, as we lost our strength coach. But, we've got a good team. We've just got to eliminate some of the mistakes.
Western Eastern this week. Obviously, you don't like to look too far ahead, but
yeah,
those teams pretty well. How do you like the matchup this week?
Yeah, Western's really good. I think their big kid has given us trouble in the past, and their little guard gives us trouble. And if you're not ready to go, they can be a handful. Now the travel kind of wears on them a little bit, and they were just on the road. Now they have to come back on the road, so that helps us out. But the score is still 0-0 to start. There's going to be no advantage. We don't get a 10-point head start or anything like that because they had to travel. So you got to come out and you got to play. But they'll be very tough. And then Eastern has really improved. They're one of the top teams in the conference right now. I think they're 5-2 or 5-3 or something like that. But they are big. They're strong and they're very good. I think they had Angelo down 25 or 30 points at their place, and we just lost to Angelo. So this league, anybody can win. You got to protect home court advantage, and again, those would be two really good games if you're looking for games to come out. And I wish our fans, I wish our students, our fans will be here, but I wish our students were back. Classes don't start till Tuesday, so I don't know if we'll have too many back, but it would be great. Would have been great to have our students back for these games.